What's up, good people? Mark Holmes here, and as always, I want to say thank you all for watching, commenting, subscribing, and being part of the Joe Boo Sports Report. Without you guys, as well as you ladies, you know that this literally does not work. I hope everybody's having a great day. It is the weekend, and I am back here at the Red Brick House, working on, of course, what else? The Red Brick House, trying to restore this sucker back to its original glory. And I was riding down the road and I was thinking about something. And I want to share it with you guys. Yesterday, Stephen A. Smith, who has gone on and said, I'd like to have Shannon Sharpe on his First Take show. And he had mentioned before that he didn't want Shannon Sharpe to take Michael Irvin's place. But it looks like Shannon Sharpe is going to be a contributor in the same way that Michael Irvin was. On his podcast, Stephen A. said, I want Michael Irvin back. Now, here's where it's interesting because, and I think I say that a lot, here's where it's interesting. I think that's one of those things that I overuse a lot. But Stephen A. had seemingly gone to war to challenge ESPN. Almost to the point of, is this brother trying to get fired? See, here's the thing. I still don't understand it. I don't understand it. I don't. Okay? Because whenever I've lost a job, I've lost a job. You're fired. Bye. But they have this thing with contracts. People that make a lot of money, they get severance pay and all that. They get bought out of their contracts and stuff like that. Stuff that I just don't understand. If I don't need your services, why I got to pay you to leave? So in some regards, I felt like Stephen A. has been challenging ESPN to do something. Because he's gone through, and as they've been firing people left and right, which, we've seen them, they've let go a lot of people. Max Kellerman's gone, Keyshawn Johnson, Steve Young, the list goes on. The people that we have gotten used to seeing be let go as they bring in the Pat McAfees. Well, Stephen A. had gone on and said, I don't give a damn about all y'all out there that think, blah, 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 about me making money and others getting let go because I bring in the money and everything else. Kind of putting ESPN kind of on blast there. Kind of challenged them, if you ask me, to do something. Hang on for 1 second. So hold on. Here's where it gets to be interesting. I need to grab a couple clamps real quick, okay? Just be cool. Be cool. Okay, so Stephen A. has said, I'd like to have Michael Irvin on my show. Now, here's the problem with that. Because Michael Irvin, I think the term is persona non grata. And my wife can tell me if I'm wrong. But basically, ESPN and NFL Network are partners and work for the NFL. And the NFL has basically kind of said, he's not part of the team right now. So Stephen A. putting ESPN on blast and putting them between a rock and a hard place makes things a little bit harder on them with their partner, so to speak. And this is the problem actually for Marriott too on this situation with Michael Irvin, because Michael Irvin, personality and former NFL player, also is part of the NFL. So if the NFL doesn't want him on there, and you've got Stephen A. Smith preaching and saying, I want Michael Irvin, and we see that Stephen A. Smith does have quite a bit of power with ESPN. It puts ESPN between a rock and a hard place, where I don't think the NFL per se wants to be. I don't think the NFL wants to actually have that conversation. So if Stephen A. Smith continues to force the issue, he could force ESPN's hand in having to deal with having to make a choice. Yeah. Gotta be careful when you're pulling on Superman's cape. And it could be that Stephen A. Smith is trying to force ESPN's hand to kind of say, we got to let you go. I know that sounds crazy, sounds cray-cray, but you have to think of it in terms of, do I want to be here? Do I want to be here as they let everybody go? Or do I want to go ahead and continue to do my podcast? Because here's the thing that's kind of crazy. YouTube has created a whole new medium. Created a whole new medium that it seems like it's actually taking over. YouTube and what it has done is actually nothing short of amazing and miraculous. The fact that FanDuel could take a kicker and make him have more views than your heavyweights of Skip Bayless and First Take. It's a whole different world where now you look and say, I already have a platform. If you're Stephen A. Smith, I can go ahead and be listened to on my podcast and create my own thing and not have to play into the hands and direction of a mega corporation. And that is an amazing thing. I honestly have to say, I still can't believe that we are here with this day and age where YouTube has created superstars that are more powerful than the networks. And it could be that Stephen A. Smith is looking for his out. And on the way out, take as much cash as he can. So that's my thoughts on it. You can call me crazy if you want. You can call me anything you want. I don't care. I'm okay with that. But it bears watching how far this goes with Stephen A. Smith. All right, good people. I got more work to do here because you know it's hard out here for a pimp. It's very hard out here for a pimp. I'll see you guys later.